Hey there guys, it's been a little bit since I've done a video like this of just you and I talking. Hey, how you doing? You eating your vegetables? You eating your leafy greens? I hope so, because I'm certainly not, and one of us needs to do it. Anyways, God, the last time I did a video like this was very long ago, just talking to the camera. It had to been over, I mean, back in like probably 2015, 2016, something like that. Oh God, I'm old. But I wanted to do a video to kind of describe my experience at Vidcon this year and what I kind of thought of this year. I did this back in 2014, I think. I think it's I either deleted the video or privated it, but I wanted to give my thoughts now that I'm a big boy now. And I'm able to kind of articulate my thoughts better now. Watch me not be able to do that. But yeah, I wanted to give you guys a little bit of not the behind the scenes, but just what I thought of this year, because that's what everybody wants, is my opinion. Anyways, so I've been going to VidCon since VidCon 2012, which is 7 years of VidCon. God. That's a lot. That's a lot of VidCon. Yeah, I've been going since 2012, so 7 years of VidCon this year. This was my 7th year going, and it's crazy to think that this is the con that I have been going to every single year. This is one of the few cons that I look forward to every year, and it's something that means a lot to me, I would say. I've had bad years here and there, but I still had a lot of fun at the convention. This con truly does mean a lot to me. I really enjoy this con. I enjoy what they do every year, as what used to be the Green Brothers did to put on this con, and how well they put it on. VidCon this year. VidCon this year. It's different. It's been different the past couple of years, honestly. I would say about 3 years ago, in 2015 was when it started changing. No, we're in 2019, so 2016. Still, that 2015-2016 mark was when it started changing, for me at least. You could have a completely different experience with going to VidCon. This is just my experience personally. VidCon has gotten very egocentric. It's, I talk to a lot of people, and, as soon as they're like, oh, how many subscribers do you have? I'm like, oh, well, I have, right now at the time I'm at 5K, but I mean, even then, some years, this year, people still did that, but back in the day when I was at, 1K, 2K, they would give me this look of just, oh. And then they would start pulling out their numbers. Oh, well, I'm at 1,000 followers on Twitter and 6K, 60K on YouTube. And I'm like, okay, cool, good for you. Like, I try not to make it a bragging contest, and that's, to me, what VidCon kind of has become, just a very egocentrical bragging contest. Which, I guess it's just on the people who I talk to, but it certainly does damper the convention experience a little bit for me, the VidCon experience, rather. Now, with VidCon 2019 this year, I actually wasn't planning on going. One of my good friends, Damien, oh God, I think he goes by Potty H now, or is it Hey Damo? He goes through so many names. Damien actually gave me his ticket after the first day, saying that the convention wasn't really his vibe, wasn't really his style. So I took his pass and I went in. Thank you again, Damien. You could subscribe to him down below. But yeah, I wasn't planning on going to VidCon this year, yet I still somehow made it, which I'm very thankful for. I got a lot of networking done, and I met some great people still. I even met a fan this year, guys. Like, I'm sorry, we'll get to that later. It just blows my mind. Thank you again, if you're watching. So I wasn't planning on going to VidCon this year, so because of that, I didn't look at panels. I didn't look at meet and greets, which creators don't even get access to. and I didn't look at much this year because I was like, oh, well, I'm just going to make myself sad looking at all this stuff. I'm not even going to bother. Really, I was just having some fun with friends this year. I just walked around the expo floor, and people who I saw, like bigger YouTubers I said hello to them. I didn't get like I didn't get any photos with YouTubers this year, come to think about it. I gave them a handshake, told them I appreciate them and their content. We would talk a little bit, then I would say, well, thank you for talking to me, have a great rest of your day. It's weird because some of them had this look on their face when I like did that I guess they expected me to be this very, like, a lot in terms of, like, being a fan. Like, oh, can I take a photo with you? Can I let me talk to you for 30 minutes about how this video is my favorite video of yours, yada yada, which is fine. But what I'm saying is it felt more genuine when I just talked to them and it wasn't like, just told them like, oh, I appreciate you, I appreciate your content, everything you do is cool, and compared to a rabid fangirl or fanboy or fan person coming up and just being, oh my god, can I have your autograph? Please let me take a selfie. Which, like, taking photos is fine, but it's a lot. It's a lot to a person. But just talking with them was very nice this year, not being on the lookout for anybody. Which was nice. That's not to say I didn't take photos. I took photos with some friends, did some dumb photo booth things, but it was essentially, in the end, a very chill con experience for me this year because I didn't plan on doing anything. Now, on to some of the cons about VidCon. That was a bad pun. I hate myself. So some of the cons about VidCon, I have a PDF here on my left, not a PDF, a Google Doc on my left about some of the talking points I want to go about throughout this video. So some personal things happened for me this year, which I'm not going to go into, but it certainly dampened my convention experience, as well as, I don't know, just, I guess the creators, ever since last year, the featured creators were just kind of barred from going onto the expo floor unless they had, like, security with them or something. So, just, I don't know, the convention floor just felt very, not empty, that's not the right word, because there was a lot of people there, but I don't know, it just felt very kind of disingenuous to them because they can't come in, and, like, see their booths and yada yada. I don't know, it just felt kind of weird, just because, I used to, VidCon 2012, I saw a featured creator, Mystery Guitar Man, Epic Mealtime, Sean Klitzner, all those people. I used to see them just walking around without any security whatsoever, wearing that yellow badge, or I think it was a different badge color in the past, but still just being that featured creator, just walking around, talking with some fans. It's grown a lot, obviously. I mean, first year, which I didn't go to, was in a convention, it was in the Marriott, I believe, at LAX, like convention little hall in the hotel, which was very interesting to see, how much it's grown. But for now, like, now seeing, David Dobrik, like, walking with security and all these children chasing him, it's weird to see that compared to my past VidCon experiences. As well as, this might be a personal thing for me. I may be an asshole for this, but it's so weird to me seeing these children who probably weren't even born when the first VidCon happened. Just walking around with cameras that are worth more than what I have in my bank account. Like, I don't know, it's very odd to me, just seeing, like, these, granted, that this isn't me, like, shitting on them for creating. I'm happy they're creating, I'm happy they're doing vlogs and they're doing their stuff. This isn't me calling them cringy or anything like that. It's so odd to me to see these children walking around with these, $1,000 cameras, and just going at it. It's so, not off-putting to me, but kind of Twilight Zone-y, I guess, in a way. just because of how much, YouTube and creating content has really just seeped into the youth. I can't even call it millennials because I'm a millennial. It's Gen Z. So 2 years ago, Viacom bought out Vidcon, which the Green brothers, Hank and John, were the ones kind of putting everything on. They were kind of at the top. And then Viacom bought it from the Green brothers. But a lot of people will say that is when the change started happening. I don't think so, personally. I think that the change started happening back in 2015, 2016. Everything started feeling very, what's the word I'm trying to find here? Everything started feeling kind of fake in a way. I don't know, I don't know if that's the right word. Everything just started feeling very phoned in, very egocentric. That is really when I started feeling that change in kind of the air of VidCon. But I mean, granted though, this is still the convention that I look forward to every year. And I guess take everything that I say with a grain of salt, because your experience could be different than mine. But I'm starting to ramble. Let's go on about the pros of VidCon. So some of the pros of VidCon this year, it was very clean, very, in terms of like scheduling, I didn't have any problems. But then again, I didn't go to any panels or anything like that, so I guess take that with a grain of salt. But everything seemed to run pretty smooth this year. I mean, as far as I know, there's no drama videos happening from VidCon this year. There's no Jake Paul throwing $1,000 in a bush or anything like that. The booths were also really neat this year. There was photo booths, there was lighting booths, Rode was there, they were a big sponsor this year. There was brands, what have you. There was something there for everybody to enjoy. Whether or not they got to enjoy that because of the line, that's a whole other thing. But I certainly enjoyed all the booths that were there this year. Now, this isn't me saying that VidCon has turned into a bad convention. It's really not. This is me saying that it's changed, and maybe this convention isn't for me anymore. Back in, 2013, 2014, I knew almost everybody on the guest list. There was a select few who were like makeup gurus or beauty vloggers or anything like that, who I'm like, oh, I don't know who they are. Now I look at this year's guest list and the past couple of years, and I'm just like, I don't know who any of those people are whatsoever. It's all just these names, so I don't understand. But once again, I just may be getting too old for this con, kids don't know Jack's films anymore. Kids don't know, well, do they know Smosh? Do kids know Smosh? Is that still hip with the kids? But Epic Mealtime, that they're pretty much gone, I believe. And I'm trying to think who else I've met first year. I have them pulled up on my computer, actually. Oh, God. Ooh, I'm just looking back at all these. Wow, I was an awkward bean. Mystery Guitar Man, Epic Mealtime, Jack's Films, Michael Gallagher, Totally Sketch. You probably don't even know who the hell that is. I mean, it's changed. It really has. But that's not to say that change is a bad thing. It's just not for me anymore. Another pro that for me personally happened this year, a fan recognized me. Thank you again. I'm gonna post the photo that they took right here. Thank you again. That was such out of left field. I wasn't expecting to be not found, but expecting one of you guys to come up to me and say hello and ask for an autograph. That just seems so wild to me. But still, all in all, VidCon this year was a good con. I enjoyed it. Am I gonna go to next year? Maybe not. We'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you have the chance to go to VidCon, I would say at least go to one. It is truly a lot of fun. Maybe your year will be the golden year that I had a couple years back. But yeah, let me know if you guys enjoyed this kind of very sporadic talking to camera, not having all my thoughts compiled in a Word document or anything like that. Let me know if you guys enjoyed it. Maybe I'll do more. But with that, somebody setting a firework outside. It's not the 4th of July. It was so long ago. It's the 14th of July. Anyways, Thank you guys so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Leave a like if you like the video, and I will see you guys when I see you. Bye.